loved and understood. As I slowly regain consciousness, I am initially unsure whether I have been reborn as a frog. Then I realize with great relief that I have been sleeping in a squatting position. I clean myself with leaves, reanimate my feet that have fallen asleep, and stretch my body. Then I sit up, and the sandy beach stretches out before me. Rocks rise to my left, with meter-high waves crashing incessantly against them. The current sweeps everything into the depths of the Southern Ocean. It's the middle of the day, and yet I feel lost in the middle of the Southern Australian wilderness. How did I get here? Once again, I see myself running up and down the cliff with the deadly waves. Then, the view into the depths suddenly leaves me standing on the summit of a small mountain that the sea only ever reveals for a moment. It dawns on me that my clothes are soaked in salt water. I realize that I have no trousers on. I hope my clothes are still hanging on the tree. I'll get dressed before I go looking for my friends, I think, and head straight back to the tree. I sigh with relief when I find the tree and my dried clothes and shoes again. Standing naked in the sun, I enjoy the last few moments without the clothes clouding my perception. After walking around, I decided to set an example. I will erect a pile of stones at the intersection of the two wide sandy paths I saw earlier in the forest. If there are heavy stones in the middle of a crossroads in the forest, someone will surely notice that I have already been there. This way, I don't have to search. Just wait. I enjoy the simplicity of my task. Over time, I enjoy searching for stones in the forest and carrying them to the crossroads so much that I walk further. Finally, I reach a clearing in the forest on my ever-lengthening paths and realize I'm standing at the end of a vast parking lot. At the other end is our van. And who do I see coming towards me from afar? Tony, Francis, and Heather. I wave to them. Now they've spotted me. I stroll towards them in a good mood. They seem excited. Before I can say anything, Tony asks, "Where have you been?" "You weren't down on the cliff, I hope. Enough people have already died there." "Yeah, me too, a few times today. Then I climbed a tree and I think the mushroom talked to me." My thoughts bubble out of me. I see the eyes of the others widen in astonishment until they burst out laughing. "That's so Lucas. It's great to have you back," says Heather, hugging me with a bright laugh. The next moment, everyone is hugging me. We spontaneously decide to cap off the day with a picnic on the beach to recover from all the excitement. Sitting in the sand, we enjoy every bite and talk enthusiastically about what we have experienced. For the first time, I feel loved and understood by people. Our journey has turned poor apes into a group of loving people. In the distance, the waves thunder against the sea of rocks.